We continued the conversation about hybrid meetings today in Coffee Chat, and I would say what I'm noticing is that the difference between maybe a couple weeks ago and today's conversation is that there seems to be more interest in figuring out how to make this work. There's also, as opposed to it can't work because, and there's also a lot of conversation about what we can learn from the education community. Teachers are already doing this. They're already doing hybrid, and in a lot of ways, facilitators are late to the game. So there's a lot to be learned from what teachers and educators are doing. Also, an interesting conversation about accessibility. In a lot of ways, hybrid means we have to be a lot more accommodating to people in different environments and with different needs. And in so many ways, people with disabilities or other accommodation needs have been asking for this. And now everybody is seeing that need in a more obvious way because there's an accommodation element of organizing a hybrid meeting. And so you can just read from the Miro board that we created that there's a lot here. And a big part of it is staying aware of where people are and what capabilities they have. Maybe having a visual blueprint, which would be a role for the scribing community to create where are people in space and how can we make that visual so that we know who's a part of this conversation in a more consistent way. So there are a lot of wonderful ideas here and still a lot to figure out. So I would say there's not answers yet, but there's lots of questions. And so to that point, in addition to these coffee chats, which will continue, Linda and I thought about creating a Google document. I'll just open it here. And we're going to use this to scroll up to the top to collect thoughts from anybody asynchronously on this conversation about hybrid meetings. So here's how to use the document. If you want to contribute or look at ideas, all you need to do is open the outline mode and you'll see lots of topics. These are my starter list, thinking about group norms, staffing, formats, tools, planning with clients, the role of the graphic recorder. So find a topic that interests you, say staffing, and then find a new row and add your thought. And you can add your name if you want to. And if you run out of rows, just right click and insert a row above or below. And then if you can't find your topic, click new topic here and highlight, change the name of the topic and begin adding your ideas as a new topic as well. And then if you have any issues with this document, just email me. The only rule being, please don't delete anything because we want to make sure that this is a shared document. So please use this resource. I did something similar with virtual meeting energizers a while ago, and it ended up being just such a great way to hear what other people have been bringing into the space. So we're going to create the same kind of document with hybrid. Just want to highlight a few announcements overall, just to keep you aware of what's going on. Along the lines of hybrid, April 9th, there is a hybrid conversation being led by Mid-Atlantic Facilitators Network, and someone who attends coffee chats frequently, Linda Howard, is going to be guiding this conversation. I'm going to be attending. If you're a member, I believe it's free. Non-member price is just $25. So definitely check that out. I love this podcast workshop's work with Miriam Hadness, and there was a conversation with Joseph Allen, an IO psychologist, on hybrid meetings, and the hybrid conversation starts about 20 to 30 minutes in. So if you just want that portion, you can scroll through and check it out. He's got a lot of great things to say in terms of perspective on hybrid and how to be thinking about this. I definitely recommend it. And so, what other announcements do we have? Miro special edition. We're doing Coffee Chat April 9th, another special edition on Miro. So come check this out. I have ripped off the Band-Aid of Miro. I've been resisting it for a while, and I'm excited to show you what I've learned and what I think is relevant to facilitators for using this tool. Also, we are collecting interest for our Introduction to Facilitating with Visuals course. This is still so new. I don't even have a landing page, but you've heard me talk about it. It's an online course, self-paced, designed for helping facilitators incorporate visuals into their practice, both in person and online. So we will focus on just basic drawing skills, visual templates, creating better flip charts and slides, as well as there's a module on visual energizers and a bonus module on Miro. So if this sounds cool, join the interest list. It's free to join. And then there's also going to be a special launch challenge in May at some point where we will release we'll release the drawing module, one video a day, so you can join that Graphic Jam launch challenge. So check out this as well. This form is, if you need the direct link, facilitating with visuals form is right there. So that's how to join it. And you can also find this on our social media. Okay. A few more things here. Just want to highlight that we have a new resource. If you're someone who's been looking to start graphic recording, sketchnoting, or digital scribing, this is for you. I've curated about every resource I've ever recommended, book, training, or workshop, into one place for anybody who's looking to get started. Plus, there's an introductory lesson on releasing your inner critic, which is a big part of this. So you can join this for free, grab the resource, enjoy. And other than that, I hope you'll subscribe to our channel on YouTube. I do put these summary videos up, so they're all here if you want to check out conversations from past chats. They're just usually a quick 5 to 10 minute summary of what we talked about during that session, so you can check out the recaps if you weren't able to join. That's it for announcements today. Thank you so much for watching, and we will hope to see you in a future Friday Coffee Chat event.